So many of you might have just watched my third person video camera mod for Kingdom Come Deliverance, the whole video on it now, and I'm going to show you how to install the mod and how quickly. Now this is not just a third person camera mod, this is mods in general. I do the Reticle Mod at the second half of this video, so that's a simpler mod. This is a more complicated type mod, but it shows you in general how to download mods. Now the best place to go for mods for Kingdom Come Deliverance is to go to Nexus mods. Now you can either click the link in the description to this third person camera mod. I'll put a link into the general Nexus mods, but if you just type in Kingdom Come Deliverance mods, there you go, and it will take you straight to Nexus mods. Now here is the mod page. Now unfortunately there aren't a ton of mods, to be fair. A lot of them are quality of life things, changing things in the game, but there's no massive mods out just yet. And there's things like the bow.reticle, which is a lot more helpful when using your bows and things like that, but you can have a look at here. This is not about going through all the mods, this is about how to install them. So let's say you want the third person camera mod, go into this. Helpfully most of them do have descriptions on how to install all of this, so if you don't want to watch the whole video and you just want to use this description, that's probably easier for you. But nonetheless, all you've got to do is you've got to go to files, and then you've got to click manual download. And once you've done that, it should start downloading in your corner. I want to add quickly that you do need some unzipping software such as WinRAR or 7-Zip. Now there'll be links in the description to both of these. I would recommend WinRAR just because I've used it the most. I've never really used 7-Zip, and WinRAR is apparently paid for, but you can get the trial, and basically the trial never ends, so it's basically free. It will keep asking you, do you want your trials expired? Do you want to pay for the thing? Just ignore it. Just don't tell anyone, but just ignore it. There'll be a link in the description to download those zip filers, and you'll be able to get them to download your mods. Okay, so now once the third person camera's mods downloaded, what you want to do is you want to go to your Steam. You want to go to Kingdom Come Deliverance, and you want to go to Properties. Now here, you want to go to General, and you want to click Set Launch Options. Here, what you want to put in is the exact user config launch option that I have in the description, or you can just copy it here, copy and paste that into your launch options, and that will work absolutely fine. Now the next thing you want to do is to go to local files. This is probably just the easiest way of doing it. You can do it by going into here and then going through your Steam and all that good stuff, but if you just go to local files and you click browse local files, it takes you straight to the Steam directory. Here you go into Kingdom Come Deliverance, and you will probably not see this if you haven't downloaded any mods in the past. You won't have this mods folder. All you got to do is click new, you got to click folder, and you got to call it mods. Obviously I'm not going to do that because I have a mods folder, so I don't need another one. Now once you're in here, all you've got to do is you've got to put in said mods. Now open up your WinRAR folder, and what you should see is Kingdom Come Deliverance camera. Double click into that, you should see user config and third person camera keys, and then the camera tool exe. Now what you want to do is you want to put your user config into this one here, the normal Kingdom Come Deliverance directory. If you have one already, I think you can just replace it with that one. I'm not 100% sure, it does say more on the website, but yeah, just copy and paste it, or just drag it over into your Kingdom Come Deliverance main file. Then go into your mods folder again, and all you've got to do is drag and drop in your third person camera keys into this one. And that's all you've got to do for that bit. And then finally, you've got your Kingdom Come Deliverance camera tool, and you can put that pretty much anywhere apparently. I've just got it in my Kingdom Come Deliverance thing, just click Kingdom Come Deliverance camera tool there. Make sure you remember this, every time you launch Kingdom Come Deliverance and you want to use a third person mod, make sure you launch this at the same time. Although when I say the same time, you can launch Kingdom Come Deliverance and then you just tab out, you can quickly go double click on that to launch the camera tool, and then that should all work absolutely fine. Then once you're in game, all you've got to do is you've got to make sure this is all launched properly. You should get, I'll show you actually, you should be able to get, here we go, a little config, and you'll be able to see everything that happens. So all you've got to do is press F1 once you're in game, and you'll hear a little beep. That means the debug mode is on. After this, pressing F5 will turn your third person camera on, and F6 will turn your third person camera off. So all the tools, everything you need to know is on here, and it's pretty good and simple. And if you haven't already, go and watch my third person camera video tutorial. I do go into a bit more depth about the controls, how you use it, and you can see about the best ways of using it. I worked out if you can literally scroll out to the ends of the world. You can just scroll out in third person, and you can sort of get like a spectator mode, which is quite interesting. So I definitely recommend you guys going and checking out that video. Now for a more simpler mod. Now this is the No Reticle mod. This is a mod that you might just want if you want some cinematic stuff. Although this third person camera thing, you might notice you can show and hide the HUD and you can show and hide your reticle. So if you need that, you don't really need it for that. But I'm just going to give this as an example as an easier mod. So this No Reticle mod, for example, only has one file. Of course, installation instructions are on the mod page, very thankfully from the developers. And if you just go to file, you just click manual download. Once again, that will download here. I've already done it twice because I'm a nugget. Opening it up, once again, you'll see your files. Now, oh there, that's the WinRAR license thing. WinRAR, if you're watching this, I definitely bought it. Okay, so what you need to do is go back into your local files, as I showed you before, browse local files, and you've got this mod folder here. Now, you may notice there's a mod folder here in this No Reticle. This is just in case you haven't downloaded mods before, but you don't need this file if you have. So go into mods, go into this one, and you can see you just need this No Reticle file, and you can drag it across, and that's it. That's how simple things like mods are for Kingdom Come Deliverance. There's some ones that might be slightly different, but all the instructions are literally on the page, and they're all very, very similar. So let's say if you want to do one like you wanted richer merchants, all you got to do for that one is you just got to read the page, and it'll tell you, download the file, navigate to it, you go to the mods folder, and you just put it in the mods folder. That's literally the same as the Reticle one. All you've got to do is drag it into your mods folder. And there's also different things you can do. So if you're not happy with the mod or it doesn't work, delete the folder that you extract your mods folder. It's one of these. So they tell you a lot of the time how to remove it. All you got to do really is delete the files. Of course, Kingdom Come Deliverance doesn't have a mod launcher at the moment, which hopefully they do add it in. And maybe even hopefully Steam Workshop integration. But for now, Nexus Mods is all we've got. And it's fine. It's absolutely easy, and I'm sure you'll all be able to do it absolutely fine. If this was helpful for you, make sure you leave a like on the video and share it around if people need to know how to install mods for Kingdom Come Deliverance. Go and check out my mod videos for my mod spotlights and things like that. And some of my other videos if you like medieval games. I don't know. Just go do it. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure you leave a like on the video and stick around the channel if you haven't already. And until then, I will see you in the next one.